All right, so 2020 had a good year for the precious metals. Who won? Who lost? What's it going to do in the future? Stay right there. All right, so 2021, here we are, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it cranking. How about that? So 2020 was a pretty good year if you were in the precious metals area. And man, I'm just glad to be putting that behind us, if you know what I mean. But, I mean, if you look at it on paper, which one had the better year? Technically, yes. Silver had the better year percentage-wise on paper than gold. But the numbers can be deceiving whenever you're buying the physical. So I want to point that out to you in this video. I want to tackle that. I want to dive into it and show you guys what's up with that. And check these cards out, man. Check them out. I got these off of King's Wild Project. It's the name of them. And in this one, you can see the Declaration of Independence right there being reflected. Pretty cool. And this is just, I don't know. It's just, I like them. I like playing cards. I like playing poker on the side. I just thought it'd be pretty cool to show something like this because it's actually modeled after currency. So check it out, man. Pretty slick, if you ask me. And they're all holographic too. I don't know if it's coming out on camera, but pretty cool cards, pretty cool deck. I like it. They're all modeled after currency, today's currency, and I know everybody thinks it's trash, whatever, but I like it. Even the box is pretty cool. It's pretty wicked, pretty detailed. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. Not sponsored or anything, guys. I just thought it was pretty cool. So let's dive into it. All right, so here we are. We're on one of my nerdy websites I like to look at all the time, and that's macrotrends.net. I like to look at it. I like to study. I know it's not for everybody. I mean, you just buy stuff and you just put it away, and I get it, man. But if you want to figure out where something's going, none of us have a crystal ball. None of us do. So the only thing that you can look at is past historical trends, and I know it's boring as heck, and it's I get it. You just want to buy it and then put it away. I understand that. But what if you're buying the wrong stuff? What if? All right. So, and I'm not saying buying silver or gold, I'm not going to be the judge of that. It's up to you and how you buy it. But looking over the course, this is a 10-year chart, by the way. And it shows your highs and it shows your lows right here. And it's the way it is. I mean, this is silver over the course of 10 years. And I like to use this little table chart right here too, because this gives you your closing, your average closing price, your year open, your year high, your year low, and your year close, and your annual percentage. So you'll see this right here, this 47.44. On paper, that's where silver made its gains for the year. Now, that's fine if you've bought silver at lower than the 1805, the physical bullion. If you bought it lower than that, then yes, you're good, right? You got that percentage right there. But if you bought it after this, then no, you did not get that gain. I mean, it's just the way it is. And then the fact then you got to factor in which type of bullion you purchased, right? I mean, did you buy generics? Did you buy junk? Did you buy silver eagles? I mean, how much did you pay over spot? I mean, you got to factor in those premiums if you're buying physical. If you're taking physical delivery, you got to factor all that stuff in. And if you're paying in the 20s as far as your premium goes, or in some cases during August, whenever you got that high right there, I mean, you're paying $10 over spot, for Silver Eagle. If you were buying those, then you did terrible this year. But another thing that I like to look at right here is the year close. Now, that's more important to me than like the year high. This is just where it went to, right? This is just your overall gain. But this is what your percentage was at the end of the year if you bought paper or whatnot, okay? Now, the year close, I like to look at this for another reason, okay? And then I'm going to go over to the gold, okay? The year close is where it ended up that year. Now, $26, okay? So in order to get back, if you bought back here in 2012, in order to get back to that, you're still not there. Okay. You're still not there in 2012. Then you go back to 2010 right here, $30. Okay. You're still not there. Did you see a huge increase for the year? Yep. Did you see a huge increase for 2009? Yes. But look at where the year closed and look at these prices right here as they go down. Right? Up, down, up, down. Lots of red in here. Okay. Now let's go over to gold and take a look at that. All right. All right. Now here's gold. All right. So 24% is what it did on paper this year. And that's a pretty decent year. That's a pretty decent year. I'll take that. Now, the only way you get that is if you bought it at 17.7 or 15.20 or below, right? And that's the only way you got that full percentage, right? So the good thing about gold is even if you bought, towards the high, you're still only paying a very, very small premium. So in the long run, you're going to do a little bit better in the long run with gold. Now, remember the year close like I suggested or I showed you with the silver? Now, 1895, right? Remember, silver, it fluctuated up, down, up, down, up, down, right? Some years were good, some years were bad. Check this out. All right, 1664. If you bought in 2012, you had to hold till now. But you ended up getting your money back, okay? Now, after that, it's all downhill, guys. You don't have much red on this chart as compared to with silver. Now, back here in 2000, yeah. In the 90s, yeah. These were the down years. But if you go back to that area, guys, that was the era where the economy was really booming in the 90s. And that's when you want to load up on your precious metals, okay? You don't really want to load up on your precious metals in the downturn year, right? And a recession is not normally whenever you want to load up. You want to back up the truck whenever the economy is booming. Whenever you see these big negatives right here, that's when you want to load the boat, right? That's when you want to dive headed. And that's why I say, leave a little bit of cash built up for just that reason, right? So gold closing at all-time highs, 1895 is where it closed. It got up to 2058 this year. It's very, very good. Very, very strong. It's only had, I think, four down years in about 14 years. So a pretty good investment if you want to look at it that way. If you're going to take physical delivery of something, gold is really outperforming silver over the long course. And that's what this data is for. That's what I wanted to break down to you. And yeah, silver had a pretty good year, but unless you sold it and made any type of money off of that, it's irrelevant anyway, right? But guys, this is just something that I would like you to just digest and try to give you the best possible solution as to what you can do going forward. I know if you're older, it's difficult to buy gold and hold it, but for guys that are in your 20s, man, I'm telling you right now, and I've told my kids this: if you're in your 20s, buy gold. If you're in your 30s, buy gold. That's as easy as I can make it for you. That's what I'm going to do. I should probably re-clarify that. Don't do what I do. If I could go back to my 20s and my 30s, I would be buying gold. Okay? How about that? I'm not a financial advisor. Don't listen to me. You'll lose all your money. Okay? But if I could do it all over again and start from the beginning, yes, it would be 100% gold. All right. So going forward, what am I going to do? I'm probably going to keep on buying silver. I'm just not going to buy a ton of it, right? I'm still going to buy some here and there. I'm probably going to just pick up maybe one or two of these a week, right? Until the premiums somehow come back down to where they should be, which is probably in the lower teens, or probably the 7 to 10% range is where I want them to be whenever I'm stacking. Now, sure, I could probably load up on junk silver or Constitution silver, whichever you want to call it. But going forward, as far as the premiums goes, I'm probably still gonna to buy, just put more into gold. It just makes more sense to me just to buy, you know, either 1 ounce versions or the 1/4 ounce and the 1/2 ounce. I prefer the 1/2 ounce, man. It's like my magic size. It's like the Goldilocks size to me. Now, I will also continue to pick up things that I like, and I'm gonna probably stack gold pretty boring. Okay, I'm probably gonna just load up on AGEs and Buffaloes, things like that. You know, if I could find things like this, like I got this one from Heist, and I bought this one when these came out. These were extremely hot, very, very good coin. The Great Florida Stacker sent me this as a gift. Appreciate that once again, buddy. And Peanuts, Wolverine, Deadpool. I'm still gonna buy those things because I'm a collector at heart. So I'm gonna probably keep collecting in silver version, and I'm gonna load up on gold because it's just the premiums. You know, it just makes more sense to me. And I will continue to buy the silver equals, right? That's just it's liquid, and that's what I want my stack to be, is extremely liquid. And if I'm gonna buy collector stuff, I'm gonna buy probably the Perth Mint, because what's the point of buying collector pieces if they're just gonna milk spot real bad? And the Perth Mint, exceptional quality, impeccable. All right, that's going to do it for today, guys. Really appreciate you watching this video. If you made it this far, congratulations. You are the 20%ers. All right, keep grinding on your stack.